All right. Shalom and good morning, or peace and Boker Tov, or in that matter. Excuse me. I'm just making a little quick early morning live stream here. Making a morning live stream. And as you see the title, it says, Divesting and running from each other isn't going to help nor save us from our plight. And that's the truth. Excuse me. And this message goes, hit the like button in your way and please and thank you. Appreciate that, random woman. Shalom and good morning to your sister. You know, grand rising. Glory to the Most High for giving us another morning. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, this message goes out for both of the brothers and sisters. You know, they say divest from Blackistan. I hate that term, Blackistan. You know, Blackistan. Who created Blackistan? You know, but yeah, as the title says, divesting and running from each other isn't going to help nor save us from our plight. What I mean by our plight, our condition we're in this country, in this captivity. As the descendant of slaves, the descendant of the Hebrew slaves, whether you roll with the Hebrew persuasion or not, I go by the prophecies of the scriptures, the Most High prophecies, because his prophecies will come to pass and be fulfilled. But our plight, we've been having this plight for many years in this country, or wherever we scattered to the four corners of the earth. You got a lot of brothers and sisters on YouTube, you know. You got the swirlers, you got the feminists, you got the pro-wax or the pro-blacks, with the feminist talking points. You got the black men that's talking about going overseas, go to Brazil, go to South America, and you go on. Now, don't get me wrong, you got some of our people that scattered to those countries, but that's a whole nother environment. That's a whole nother culture, you know. And all you're doing is running from your women. Same thing with the sisters. You run into these other nations of men. They're not gonna pit you above their natural women. Whether it's an Arab man, a white man, an Asian man, a Hispanic man, East Indian man. Yeah, they might date and screw you, but they're not gonna pit you above their natural woman. And rightfully so. That's nature. Because the Most High gave every nationality their own opposite gender counterpart. You know, so black man, you could try to put all these other non-black women on a pedestal. That's not gonna stop the will of the Most High. He gave you the black woman, the so-called Israelite woman, so a so-called black woman, because you got a lot of these brothers just like they just want to give up on the sisters, talking about go to Brazil and all they going there is just to screw these foreign women. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all not going there to look for no wife or wives or girlfriend. Shit, y'all just going there to go screw these women. That's not gonna solve your problem. That's not gonna solve your problems in America, and that's real. You know, you go. I don't care if you go to Brazil and screw 100 to 1,000 women. At the end of the day, you still a so-called black man, and ultimately you still under the curses of Deuteronomy 28. If you're not obeying the laws of the Most High, I don't care how you take it. Those who's watching it don't like it. I don't care. It's the truth. You know, and or you say if you a so-called black man or black woman that marry a non uh, black person, you still gonna have you and your non-black spouse still gonna inherit the curses of Deuteronomy 28. They gonna still have to, deal with the pressure that you dealing with in this society, no matter where you're at in this world, no matter where you at. That's why what divesting gonna do? Other groups of people already have their problems. They don't want to inherit our problems. And that's all I see it is. I just see the black man and black woman running from each other. You know, they accepting the lies that the media put out about each other, about them, divesting, or you got some brothers, yeah, you got some of these brothers on some of these panels, they be showing their memes and they be like, where the white woman at? Where the Hispanic woman at? I know that pissed the sisters off. I know that pissed the sisters off, you know. hmm It's like, I don't care. You could get you a Becky, a Susan, a Catalina, a Maylene, a Kagome. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna stop your condition, black man. I don't care how beautiful the non-black woman you get is. And in reality, man, from my experience, what I see in my reality from where I live, most of the brothers down here, they don't be getting the best of the heathen women. And that's real. I can't speak for anybody that's watching this stream before where I live at. You might see a few brothers with attractive non-black women, but the majority of them I see be with non-black women, they be with busted, trashy, heathen women. The lows of the low. Same thing with the sisters. The sisters, they get with the lows of the heathen men. Like I said before, every time you see a so-called black person with a non-black partner, the black person always be the better looking one. And that's real. So that should tell you something right there. That so-called black person have low standards. They hate themselves so much and have low standards, they would rather be with an ugly ass heathen than to be with somebody of their own. That should tell you something right there. And I appreciate everybody that's watching and liking the video. You know. But at the end of the day, the Most High gave us free will, and us being the children of Israel, we're a stiff-necked people. Our asses is stiff-necked. We inherited from our ancestors. We're a stiff-necked people. That's how you know we're the people of the book. Because most of our people, you tell them who they are, they reject the knowledge. They don't want to hear this knowledge. They don't want to hear this knowledge. And matter of fact, I'm gonna back it up what I'm saying. I'm going to the book of Hosea. Go to the book of Hosea. I'm on my digital Bible, by the way. Doesn't matter whether you're reading from the physical Bible or digital Bible, it's the same thing. I'm gonna back it up. As it says in the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So you see, they don't read that in these churches. Nah, if the pastor read this in the church, they're gonna just half read it. They're gonna read it up to when they say, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, but they're not gonna finish the scripture off. They're gonna half read the scripture. They ain't gonna give you the reason why our people destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because they reject knowledge, they reject the knowledge of the Most High. And if they're gonna reject the knowledge of the Most High, they're gonna reject the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Mm-hmm. And that's all these brothers and sisters doing. These divestors and brothers that say go overseas to get a woman, you know. And the harsh reality is, say if you go to Africa or South America or any one of these other countries and you get a wife out there and you bring her back to the States, I'm sorry, she gonna be corrupted by the Babylonian system, because the Babylonian system is a worldwide system. Western civilization is got a foothold and stranglehold on the whole world. Everybody want to imitate America in the Western countries, whether it's the European countries like the UK, because the UK and America are sisters, Then the United Kingdom or England and America, they one and the same. It's just the only difference is just the British, they just look down on the Europeans that, came to America. But they all in the same because they all Gentile nations, But Yeah. And you get you a non-black woman from a foreign country, you bring her to the States, she within a year, man, if she don't have a strong spirit, if she ain't on your program, she gonna fall to the American doctrine of feminism, in the Western civilization culture. hmm But that's why I say, man, these brothers, like I said earlier, they just going there to screw them women. They ain't even going there to look at the foreign tourist sites. If they going to these foreign countries, they going there thinking with their Lord heed. Yeah, I know. I know if I were to present this to a video to some of them, they'll get mad and offended, probably trying to call me a simp, but I don't give a damn. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. Good morning, Mika B. Shalom and good morning, Mika B. A lot of these brothers, they just be a man and say you want to give up on a woman that the Most High gave you. You know, just be a real woman and say you want to give up on a man that the Most High created for you. Swirlers, you know. You got the swirlers and you got the brothers say go overseas and date out. They ain't gonna solve our damn people problem, and that's the truth. That's not gonna solve our problem. You know, whether y'all like it or not, man. You know, we're in this together. We all we got. We all we got as a nation. You go into other people nations and trying to run away from your problems here in the States. It's not gonna solve anything. It's not. Like I said, the Most High gave you free will. You know, our people they gonna do what they want regardless. Well, that's anybody, whether you're, Israelite, Gentile, it doesn't matter. People gonna do what they want anyway. But all I know, your free will is gonna lead to somewhere. It's gonna either lead to your salvation or it's gonna lead to your damnation. You know, so take it how you want it. You know? And when I mean by damnation, it don't mean, even though when it speak of damnation in the Bible, lake of fire, but it can also mean damnation in your life. Because say if you get a non-black partner, and have biracial children, 9 out of 10, that biracial child gonna marry a non-black spouse, and you just wash away your lineage. You washed away your blackness. You know, and you got a lot of our people believe that. Believe we gotta whiten up our race to better the race. Man, that's self-hatred talking points. Stop that white supremacy talking points. You're practicing fucking white supremacy and you don't even know it. You know better than a fucking Klansman. I can't stand a lot of y'all. So we gotta lighten up the ways, whiten up the race. They ain't gonna solve nothing. You might as well go pit on a fucking KKK hood. You self-hating motherfuckers. Can't stand a lot of y'all. And I'm not talking from a pro-black perspective. I'm talking from a truth and righteous perspective. I'm pro-righteousness. I'm pro-righteousness of the Most High. In the lateral order of the universe, the cosmic balance of the universe. And the cosmic balance of the universe say stick with your own. Even the animal kingdom knows this. I find it ironic how the animal kingdom is more in tune with the Most High in the universe than humanity. That's real. You know, that's all I see on YouTube. The brothers and sisters that's preaching divest from Blackistan or go overseas. You just showing me that you just want to give up. You just want to give up on yourself, give up on your nation, give up on the Most High. And most of these brothers and sisters that do this, they're not rolling with the Most High anyway. Because if they was rolling with the Most High and trusting the Most High and wait on Him, they won't be having these talking points. They won't be having these talking points. Okay, hey, I'm back. Raining with Shalom. What's up, Iron Fist? Brother Trail? Yeah, I'm just on my little morning rant. Making my little morning rant stream before I head out to work. Gotta go to work. But most high willing, I'm gonna be back on later on tonight for the Shabbat fellowship. But yeah. And let's be real, a lot of us brothers don't even have the resources to go overseas. You know, we probably could get a passport, but the majority of us can't even go overseas because some of our brothers, you know, they got in trouble with the law. You know, because I think if you get a felony, you can't get a passport, something like that. But yeah, bro, the animals be acting like they got the blueprint. LOL, but nah, people overseas, that isn't always guaranteed. Exactly, Iron Fist Spiral HD, exactly. You know, you got to learn another language to go overseas. And like I said earlier, man, the majority of these brothers that so say, oh, go to Brazil, go to the DR or the Dominican Republic or Wales, Puerto Rico, go there. They just going there to screw these women. They going there to screw low-end women. They going there to screw harlots. You know, they're not going there to look for no girlfriend or wife, you know. And even if they find a wife out there and bring her back to the States, she gonna be Americanized. Heck, some of them countries probably already becoming Americanized in South America, you know, because Western influence got a stranglehold on the world. Look at some countries in Africa, man. Some of the countries in Africa, you know, got these sisters out there bleaching their skin, putting weave in their hair, you know. The whole world think the Eurocentric ideal standard of beauty is okay. And it's even in Asian countries. You know, you got some Asian woman like the Chinese woman, Japanese woman having their hair, dyeing their hair blonde. That look ridiculous. That looks stupid, you know? Or like in East India, and like they always promote the lighter skin East Indians instead of the darker skin East Indians. You know, the whole world is hypnotized by the European standard of beauty. And yeah, that's the truth, Sister Mika B. Exactly. That's the truth. You know, the whole world is bamboozled, thinking that you gotta be, you gotta have the European standard of beauty to make it in this world. That's a lie. The Most High gave every nationality their own standard of beauty, and that's real. That's real. The Most High, whether He gave Israel they standard of beauty, we got our beautiful woolly hair. You know, whether we styling into not locks, you know, or braids or any styles. You know, He gave all the other nations they standard of beauty too. But I had to take a phone call. That's what's up. Take y'all time. I know y'all, some of y'all busy, you know, but I appreciate y'all stopping by, you know. Most High in Christ bless y'all. You know, y'all have a blessed and safe day. Those who gotta go, because you know, I just want to make this early morning stream before I head out to work myself. But yeah, divesting, swirling, going overseas, you know, and most of these brothers and sisters that do this, some of them probably feel a source of regret, but it's too late. The damage is done. You know, the damage is done. Like I said, y'all got free will. Y'all gonna do what y'all want. It's like I have free will. We all have free will, but you know, you could get your Becky all you want. You could get your let's see, you could get your Becky, a Susan, a Maylene, you know, a Claudia. It doesn't matter. You still, at the end of the day, this system still gonna see you as black. And like I said, they still gonna see you as black. In Japan, blonde hair is frowned upon. Oh yeah, because it's out of the ordinary, you know. It stand out. Now don't get me wrong, some of they pop singers and musicians, they dye their hair different colors, you know. And I'm glad you brought up Japan, Iron Fist Spiral. I'm glad you brought up Japan. I'm gonna just give you an example how the European standard of beauty even affects the Japanese. Anime for a prime example. Anime. Look at these anime characters. They got Japanese names, right? But when they draw them and animate them, they look Caucasian. Like Naruto. Naruto got blue eyes and blonde hair, but he got a Japanese name. But he like a Caucasian, but he have a Japanese name. All these anime characters, they look European with Japanese names. Just to show you that, white supremacy even affects the Japanese and Asians. It affects the whole world. Hmm. I guess they figure if they draw their anime characters looking more Asian, anime may not be that popular in the West. So maybe that's a strategy. No, that's not a strategy. They just following the code of white supremacy and believing the why, and I mean Salakia, and believing the lies that the European way is superior than their own. I bet you thought I was gonna say like RBR, huh? Iron Fist Spiral. You thought I was gonna drag the R like RBR be doing when he said it. But yeah, all them anime characters, they look Caucasian, but they got Japanese names. And if you ever notice in most anime, when they draw so-called black characters, they give them the more big lips with the racial stereotypes, like Mr. Popo on Dragon Ball Z, Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo is really based off of Moor, like the Moors, the Dark Moors in history. Yeah, that's what Mr. Popo really is. He based off the Moors. Speaking of them Moors, they were some damn race traders. They damn self, they screwed their own damn self up because they took these white women. They slept with these white women and bred with these white women, and they offspring end up turning on the Moors, and that's how the Moorish empires fell. They stabbed their own, they shot their own self in the foot. You know, that's why I say, I call another name I give these brothers. They want to uplift Beck. I say, man, y'all got the Moor syndrome. Y'all got the Moor syndrome. Y'all, it's like the ancient Moors. You know, they slept with these white women, bred with them. They most of their offspring, betrayed them. They married into the white race, and they end up taking over the Moors, stab their own self in the back. And Killer B had cornrows and rapping. Yeah, but in the manga, they had them more darker. But in the anime, they had made them more lighter. They should have had them darker because in the manga, when they showed them color pictures of him in the manga, he was more darker. But in the anime, they had him lighter. Mm-hmm. There you go, superior. Yeah, yeah, just to show you around the whole globe, that it's affecting the whole world. The European standard of beauty. Like I say, every nationality got their own, code and standard of beauty they should follow. That the world is under the influence of Gentile rulership, the European Gentile rulership. Hmm. Yeah, because man, that's all you see in a so-called black man of spirit. You got these groups of brothers. I'm going to the Dominican Republic for the fifth time. I'm going to the corn. I'm going to Brazil this year or next year. You know. But at the end of the day, your ass is still not happy. You're not happy. You know. It's many of the brothers I see talking about going overseas. I don't see too many of the sisters that's talking about going overseas to get a non black man. It's many of the brothers. You know. It's many of the brothers. It's not going to solve your problem. It's not going to end the curses of Deuteronomy 28, especially if you're not obeying the commandments of the Most High. You know. You know. Yeah. Like I said, at the end of the day, this problem we're in is a spiritual problem. At the end of the day, it's a spiritual problem we're in. You know, white supremacy in the European nation is just part of it. They just a percentage of it. But the main meat and potatoes of our conditions is disobedience to the Most High, and that's the truth. You know, that's the truth. Because I'm sorry, you can't build the so-called black community with non-black people. You're gonna have a community of mixed race people, and that's what the elite want. They promoting that shit now. Look at the commercials. They want to replace the black woman with a biracial woman. I see it in the newspaper ads, the magazine ads, the sale paper ads. Like, like say it was a clothing store ad. They might have a black woman, but most likely, but most of the time it's like you could tell she biracial. Or she biracial. You rarely see a dark-skinned sister in an ad. Just like you rarely see black families in an ad or commercials. The elite, they want to promote, the race mixing agenda and shit, to keep the black man and black woman divided. It's propaganda. Our people got to stop believing in lies and stop falling for the propaganda. Because this ain't doing nothing. It's hurting our people. It's hurting our people, man. Yeah, good point. I ain't heard no sister say that yet. Yeah, for real. I don't hear, even amongst the swirlers, you don't see the swirlers saying going to Brazil to get a Brazilian man or go to Spain to get a Spanish European man. Or you might have a small percentage, but I'm not talking about the bulk of them now. It's mainly on the brother side, talking about, oh, go to Brazil, go to South America, but don't realize some of the women down there just as more corrupted as the women in America. They want to say American woman this, American woman that. It's like they want to paint a red and black X on the all-American woman. All women, ain't like that. It might be a huge percentage, but all of them ain't like that, because if you have faith in the Most High, He have His righteous women around the world. They may be hard to find, but they out there, you know, they out there. Yeah, I had a white cop at work try to convert me to Trump University the other day. What? Trump University? Yeah. Be some of you to convert, he to give you a MAGA hat, a red MAGA hat. Make America great again. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, man, he ain't doing nothing for him. You know, that's their champion. Like I said, that's their champion. And when he screw things up, they better not complain to me. Because I'm gonna be like, look, y'all voted for him. Y'all put him in office. That's y'all president. That's y'all champion. Y'all deal with it. Straight up. Y'all deal with it. I got my own problems. My people got their own plight they gotta worry about. Hmm. But yeah, that's all they say. Oh, I'm getting my passport this summer, brother. I'm going to Dominican Republic. I'm going here. I'm going here. But at the end of the day, you still want to come back to America. Let's be real. I'm about to keep it frankie for a moment. All these brothers they talking all that crap, talking about I want to leave America. I want to go here. I'm going to go there. Don't realize some of these countries got poor Wi-Fi reception. They got poor Wi-Fi reception, poor electric poor electric connections. The water may not be all that great. Yeah, they talking all that noise going overseas. They ain't gonna want to live in them countries because they coming right back to the States. Because they gonna miss the luxuries what they got in the United States. But what about foreign parents? Most ain't gonna approve, right? Exactly. And that's another thing. You getting a woman of another nation, you gonna have to marry into their culture. Because most of these Gentile women, they ain't gonna want, especially if you're an Israelite, if you in this Israelite faith, they ain't gonna want to serve the Most High Yah. These other nations, they hate the Most High Yah. They got their false idol gods. They hate they hate the other matter of fact, Let me go to the scriptures. Let's speak from the word of the Most High. As it says in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, it says, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3 says, neither thou shalt make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods, false gods. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. You know. Now, if you read a few scriptures up, some people gonna say that's containing the Hittites, the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which is Hamitic nations. But that goes for modern nations too. That goes for the European Gentile nations too. If you're Israelite, whether you're in this faith or not, you gonna always have clash with your non Israelite spouse. You're gonna have more clash, and that's another thing. A lot of these divestors and swirlers, what I mean by swirlers is for male and female swirlers, they think getting into a relationship with a non-black person is gonna be all roses and perfect. But just like how you got problems in a regular relationship with your own people, you're gonna probably have even more problems in that non-black relationship with a non-black person. You're gonna have more problems because you're gonna have to deal with their parents, you're gonna have to deal with their nation. And y'all forbid if their parents is traditionalists, they gonna look at they what you doing with that N word. You chanting this family name. Some Asian countries, if say if you're a black man that get with an Asian woman, that Asian family gonna own that Asian woman. Especially if they have a strong moral compass towards honor. They take this honor seriously in the Asian community, in the Japanese, Chinese, Korean community. They take honor seriously. hmm And another thing, if you're a so-called black person that's in a relationship or married to a non-black person, you forfeit your rights to speak on black issues. In my opinion, that's the truth. Whether it's fact, you should shut the fuck up. You no longer have the right to speak on black issues because you left the community. You left the nation. You left the nation to go to another nation. Stay with stay with that nation. Don't come back into our nation. You have no right to speak on our nation or our tribe issues. You jump the line, you cross the fence, you jump ship, you know. And that's why I can't stand you got some of these panels, they be having some of these so-called blacks that's married to non-black spouses come on their panels and trying to belittle the women. You got some of these black men that's married to white women or other non-black women, and they got these brothers on their panel just sitting by letting them belittle black women. Grow a pair of nuts and kick these motherfuckers off your panel. I'm not gonna tolerate that on my panel. I'm just putting that as a disclaimer. In the future, if I have a brother, or sister that's married to a non, first of all, they ain't gonna get on my panel because, the minute I see them bring it up, man, that's a red flag. You know, you know. hmm just like in some of these Israelite congregations, they let Gentiles fellowship with them, but they ain't gonna let no damn Gentile be reading the Bible during the Shabbat fellowship. They gonna be sitting down in a chair listening while the Israelite Moreh preach or the Israelite elders speak and read from the scriptures. You know, that'll be out of order. That'll be out of order. hmm But yeah, this is just my morning rant. As I say, divesting and running from each other isn't going to help nor save us from our plight, and that's the truth. It's not. It ain't gonna do nothing for us. It's not gonna do nothing for us. But I can tell you one thing we could do. One thing these people that's talking about saying divesting and run away, Excuse me. That's a sneeze. That's the truth. All what I'm speaking must be the truth because I just sneezed. This is what they need to do. All these brothers and sisters talking about divesting and all that leave Blackistan. They need to do this. This is Second Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. That's what they need to do. They need to humble themselves, turn back to the Most High. You know, all of us need to do it, including myself. We need to humble ourselves and seek the Most High face. You know, because most of these brothers and sisters, you know, that's talking these talking points, they don't got the Most High on their mind. Because if they did, they won't be having these talking points. You know, I hate that term, Blackistan. You know, like we live in a third world country also. You know? But yeah. But I appreciate everybody from stopping by. Shout out to Iron Fish Spiral HD, aka Brother Trail. Shout out to Raining Woman. Shout out to Mika B. You know, I'm about to end this morning stream because I think I ran it on for enough. But like I said, man, may the Most High bless y'all and keep y'all. And He shine His face upon y'all. Y'all have a great and blessed day. You know. But yeah, appreciate y'all. But yeah, just think about the rant. You know, I had to just get this off my chest. You know. But like I said, you know, Most High willing, I'm probably gonna be coming back on later on tonight, you know, for Shabbat Bible study. Those who interested, y'all welcome to come. You know, y'all welcome to come. Just putting that out there. You know, y'all welcome to come. You know. But okay, this is Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael signing off for the day. Well, for the day at least. But Most High willing, I'll be back on later. So, shalom.